Hey everybody, it's Eli with Skylex Creations. This is, you gotta talk louder. And this is,
Alexis.
and we are making paper mache seedling cups.
With
And we wanted to do a little demonstration on how it's done. And we thought it might be fun to chime in with you guys and see what you think. Don't forget to visit us at Skylex Creations on Facebook. And let us know what you think. So basically we are going to be making cups that look something like this. Now, this is not cornstarch. I know I said in a previous video that I had a bad experience with cornstarch, which I did. Now, we have never tried this before, so this is going to be something that we're going to be following up on. We'll be reposting videos. Please excuse my voice. I'm just getting over being really sick. And we're going to just update you and let you know how the seedlings are doing and things of that nature. So, now, we're going to give you a quick demonstration on how it's done. Firstly, you are going to need some regular, everyday, all-purpose flour. And you're also going to need water. We're just using regular water. And you're going to do a cup of flour to 2 cups of water. If anybody has already done this, I've not seen a video for it. I'm not stealing anybody's thunder. It's just something I thought was a cool idea. I looked it up. My mother looked it up, and it does, according to Google, it will do no harms to the plants. So, we'll get started. And this is also something that's super fun to do with the kids. Okay, so what you're going to need is you are going to need some soda cans. You're going to need your paper mache mixture. You're going to need some newspapers cut into the strips of the size that you want your cups to be. Okay, we're going to try to make this video pretty short. So let's get you at a good angle here. Okay, now, alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a lovely little spongy thing that I just had 5 seconds ago right here, and you're going to dump some vegetable oil on it and just oil up the cans. Just like so. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing to any cans you're using. You're just going to oil them up. This is how we're doing it. If you come up with a better way, feel free. Okay, girls, let's do this. Now, as your mixture sits, it's going to get a little thick, so just stir it back up. Go ahead, girls, get started. Show them how to do it.
Okay. And just take our paper.
You got to wet your paper. You got to tell them what to do, girls.
We gotta wet our paper. Yep.
And then you start at the top of your can. This is super duper messy. So this is just something fun. It's definitely not the easiest route to make seedling cups, but it's definitely fun to do with the kids. And you're just going to wrap it around the can.
Yep.
Okay? And then just while they're catching up, you're going to fold in the bottoms. Excuse my barking dogs. Dakota! And you're just going to press it in like that on the bottom. Okay? Alright, girls, hurry up. You need help? Let's see. We got to start at the top. And you want to make sure it's as smooth as possible just for aesthetic purposes.
I always mess up.
And wrap it around. And then close it off on the bottom. They don't have to be perfect. I mean, these are kiddos making them. You got it, Lexi? Okay.
And then you push the bottom in.
And then you push the bottom in.
With your fingers. And then you push it with your fist.
Okay. And then you just push the bottom in. Alright, now, after you do that, you're going to take a dry piece of paper, and again, ignore my dog who doesn't stop barking. And you're going to wrap it around the already wet piece you put there. Oops, I'm doing it wrong. You're going to line it up with your top piece that you already have there. and wrap it around just dry. It's going to moisten with what's already there. Like that. Okay, so after you put your dry one over, it's not going to sit perfectly, but that's fine. Because now you're going to take it, fold your piece down, Skylar. Now you're going to take another piece and you're going to wet it again. And then apply it over the dry one you just did. This is super, super messy, guys. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy messy. And then you just wrap it around the same way you did. And then you just fold in the bottom. Your last piece that you just did, you're going to want to kind of go back over it with some of the slimy stuff, because you're going to put a dry one on as your last piece. So while the kiddos are doing their thing, we're going to dry it over, or put it over with the dry piece. And then fold it in like you were. Now, you can let these sit out to dry. Oh, I forgot to mention, you're going to want to take your can and puncture a hole in the end of your can. And the reason you're going to want to do that is so that when you're sliding it off the can, if it happens to still be damp, it's going to cause like a suction effect, and it's going to just fold in your cup. Now, I'm super duper impatient, and I used my hair blow dryer on some of them to dry them enough to take them off. But basically what you're going to wind up with is this right here, okay? This is a little bit of a taller one, but that's your inside. Now, again, we've never made these before. They're pretty sturdy. I mean, obviously they're made of newspaper, so they're squishy. So we're hoping this turns out great, and it's not going to be, you know, rough like the cornstarch was. With the cornstarch water, the plants had a terrible time trying to grow. So go ahead and put your last piece on, Sky. So, you know, that's kind of all there is to it. You just kind of put it on. Make sure you have holes in the bottom of your cup.
And then we put the dry piece on.
And then you put the dry piece on last.
But don't wet it.
But don't wet it. Nope. Not the last piece.
No wetting allowed.
Now with the kids, practice is going to make perfect. I mean, you could let them make a couple. This is just something, you know, they're in... Skylex, obviously, we have Skylar and Lexi, is based off of them. So it's their garden that we're working on and so forth. So once you're done with it, you just set it upside down and let it dry. We've been doing this kind of stuff since 2014. See, we have the Skylar and Alexis's gardening book, which in here is actually pretty neat. We have a list of all the seeds we have and everything like that. And then back here we have it all, like what seeds are planted, when they were planted, when they sprouted, when they were transplanted. It's just like a little journal that we fill out. It's super fun. It's just a neat idea. If you would like me to make a video on how I made that book, let me know in the comments below, and I will absolutely do that.
And then
pretty much that's all there is to it. I mean, you could use plastic bottles if you wanted, but they're pretty much more difficult to do than the cans. And again, if you're super impatient like me, you can use a blow dryer and just blow dry it until it's firm enough to just, it'll just slide right out. If you can see there, it's already sliding out. And, or just, okay, sorry about that momentary lapse of camera intelligence. Or you could just stick them in the oven on the cans on a little cookie sheet on about 400 for about 2 minutes. Whatever. I don't know how long. So, yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it and if it works for you. Again, this is a first time try. We've never done it before. We will be making a vlog on how it's progressing, on how the plants do, and if they when they sprout and so forth. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll probably, as they come up and I do the videos, put links in the description box below. Again, don't forget to visit us at Skylex Creations. If you inbox the code GOOEYMESS, we'll give you some special offers on some of our merchandise. And we hope you have a great day.